Hey everyone, Michael Martin from Yahoo Esports here. We are at Capcom Cup Day 1 at the Esports Arena, and joining me is Burnout. How are you doing?
Very good, thank you. Very exhausting just spectating today. It's a lot of stories going on today.
Yes, I spoke with James Chen earlier. We did a quick update. A lot of killers, a lot of the gods, the top players were sent to losers right away. Infiltration, Tokido, who am I missing here? Daigo and is Mago.
Everyone is familiar with, so yeah, it's very surprising.
All the players we expected to be at least competing for top 8. So, interestingly enough, making the tournament best of 5 seemed to help out with a lot of those matches. I think some of the matches would have ended sooner, but they didn't, and that helped out a lot of these players. But when I saw the first few matches and the players, the caliber of players that were going into the losers bracket, I just figured, some of these guys coming up have to be really scared about losing a match and going into the losers bracket. Like, I don't know, what do you think so far?
It's it's a lot of mixed emotions. It's just, first of all, it's not just the players, right? It's the crowd, the fans.
I'm stressed.
Yeah, it's from the first match, the first match between Infiltration and Human Bomb.
Yes.
That was, I wouldn't say that's surprising, but although it's just that, yeah, like you said, if the matches were best of 3 until top 8, it would have been very different. It would have literally,
Infiltration would still be in winners.
It would literally be the other way around. The losers bracket, the winners bracket would be swapped right now.
Yeah.
But a lot of, I guess at least the players have suggested to play this format, and this is what they get. Hope they're happy with it, but and also at the same time, a lot of fans online were doing a lot of predictions and fantasy brackets. Straight off the bat, 95% of the guys got it wrong. So pretty much a disaster for those who have been analyzing. Even the guys, the commentators in the morning, they were doing a lot of analysis, everything, like looking up past matches, talking about all the major events that happened this year. Capcom Cup is the place where you see Infiltration go 0-2. So that is.
We'll get to that in a sec. Real quick, I just want to run through this. When I talked to James Chen, Tokido had just lost. Goichi had beaten Eita in winners, or in the first round. Ricky Ortiz had a close set against Gamer B, but she took that. Yukadon 3-0 Julio. Sako 3-1 against Justin Wong. Haitani 3-0 against F-Champ. Fudo 3-0 against Ryan Hart, and then Kazunoko 3-0 against Phenom. So we saw some really tight sets early on, and then most people kind of considered the bottom half of that bracket maybe the quote-unquote easier half, and so we saw a lot more 3-0s. But then we get into this loser side, and we've seen a couple matches now, which the important one was Infiltration and Mago. One of those guys is going 0-2. And again, we're talking about our Evo champ, a guy who dominated so many months early on. I'm stressed. Like I'm sad.
God versus the 2D god.
What do we think about this? Korea's out.
It's
our people. Like, what do we do?
Yeah, I guess Infiltration literally was Korea's only hope. I was also actually monitoring the Korean community stream. A lot of people tuned in. A lot of interest for the fighting games, especially Street Fighter, has been gaining in Korea. So thanks to Infiltration on all the popular players that made that happen. Yes. But at the same time, all those people today had to witness Infiltration. Not that it was not that it was one-sided. Yes. Definitely, the fight was definitely very, very close. I'm confident to say, all the matches I played today was very, very close. A lot of matches have been a nail biter, and. I don't know, it's also, I do remember, I actually translated Infiltration's interview in the past where he actually wasn't that, stressed losing some of the major events before. And then he said all focus was for this today, Capcom Cup. So I don't know what's going through his head right now. I'm pretty sure he's upset, but...
So what was the Korean community like? What did you see?
Right. It's just that
their reaction.
The reactions were obviously everyone, although they make jokes and things like that, but in their hearts, I believe they've been cheering him on. Yeah. They know who he is, and he's been around for a while. Like there were some couple other fighting game players in Korea, but Infiltration was the one. like the savior of Korea, right? I guess, yeah, a lot of people have been, I guess some people even to an extent, like it might be a bit extreme, a little bit felt betrayed even.
Wow.
Yeah, because if, for example, Infiltration did actually perform consistently, then maybe this could have been something like
in the time between Evo and coming in,
until today, like maybe people would have understood more, like, oh, he's done well already, good job, like things like that. But there have been a lot of kind of hostile reactions, as well as those who are keep continuing to cheering on. But like, I guess it is definitely a mixture of emotions, and I have to give it to the guys here also. It's, you know, it's part of the entertainment. So hopefully everyone comes to an understanding. But at the same time, yes, a lot of people are a little bit upset too. So
it comes down to one simple thing. No matter what tournament, whether it's your weekly, your local, a ranking event, a premier event, Capcom Cup, Evo, someone's got to go 0-2. And unfortunately, today it was Infiltration, which no one would have predicted.
I was actually sweating a bit watching him. His facial expressions really stressed out, because I can understand that from all these past tournaments and interviews that some of the words that he said was very confident, but at the same time I can feel that kind of invisible responsibility that he had, you know, when you
his shoulders
when he made those statements, right? So with these results, it's not that he did anything bad, or like his performance was definitely up there, but it's just that the opponent was a little bit, you know, better today. So I mean, it's a tournament. What can you say?
Yeah, well, this is the Korean pity party. Unfortunately, our god is out. You might be losing some hair over that, but you might also be losing some hairs pretty soon over some comments you made. Do we get the exclusive on if an announcement at PSX, a certain announcement at PSX is made, a certain Marvel game? Do we get the exclusive of like the head shave?
I don't know why I said that. Maybe I was a bit intoxicated, but I shouldn't say that in the interview. But at the same time, I was pretty confident that, like let's be honest, like the game may exist, you never know, but it really depends on whether they announce it here or not. But like, to be honest, I honestly do not know anything about this. It's just speculations of the rumors, and in the past there was a lot of rumors that's gone false.
Are you trying to weasel out of getting your head shaved?
In a way.
Well, I have one friend who would love to see it happen, Kyle P.
Oh yes. He's been like, whenever people
Never forget.
he was like retweeting that every time that it was forgotten. So thanks, Kyle, if you're watching. You're my best friend.
Well, we'll see come maybe Monday or Tuesday if you're going to have hair or not. But until then, keep it locked to Yahoo Esports. We're doing more updates on Capcom Cup. The craziness, I'm just, it's killing me. My heart, I don't know if my heart can take it. I'm Michael Martin, and this is Yahoo Esports.